Hello and welcome back to another farm tutorial with Gladia. Today we're going to be making a wool farm, and you can make this as just a single unit, or you can do what I'm going to do and make a 16 unit one so that you can get every color of wool. Pretty simple and standard design. So you have a sheep in here that is getting shaved by shears and a dispenser. Drops down into a minecart, hopper, chest, and gets collected here. Okay, so in a fresh spot in my world, let's get started on the creation of this. So what you're going to need is some sort of block. I'm using smooth stone just for visibility reasons. You're going to need some slabs, some stairs, glass blocks, and a grass block. You can also have dirt and kind of stack the dirt up in a staircase and let the grass grow up to this, or you can bury it down into the ground so that the grass is actually at grass level. It's your choice. You can place this in a lot of different ways. You're also going to need a dispenser for every sheep you want to have in this, an observer for every sheep you want to have in it. Same thing, a hopper, redstone, a minecart with hopper, a rail, and I would recommend 2 chests for every sheep you want to have. Then, again, depending on how you want to do this, you are going to need dye. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using 1 of each color dye and 1 of each color wool. The wool you can add in after your sheep have been shaved. And since I'm doing this in creative, I'm going to use sheep spawn eggs to get my sheep. You can also lure them in with wheat just as easily. Okay, so to get started, at the base of this, you are going to want to place a chest. So I would do a double wide, and then into the back of this chest, you are going to want to stick a hopper. And then you're going to grab your solid blocks and put them like that, too high. But for this, you can come out like this if you want. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to because I'm doing bigger than just 1 unit. Then on top of this hopper, you're going to want to put a rail and a minecart with a hopper on that rail. Then grab your grass blocks, and you are going to want to do them 1 over the back edge of this, but skipping that middle space, because that middle space is where you are going to want to put your observer. So put an observer facing into that with a solid block on the back of it. Then on top of that block, you're going to want to place a redstone dust, and you're going to want to put a dispenser on top of the observer facing this direction. And then grab your glass blocks and fill this in too high with glass blocks to hold your sheep. You don't have to use glass, but I like to be able to see my sheep. And again, this is an optional part that can be added and replaced later. You need a block here, but I'm going to put green wool just to mark that this is going, or I'm putting lime wool to mark that this is going to be my lime sheep. So then you, however you feel like getting a sheep in here, you put a sheep in there. You can dye your sheep by just clicking on it when you have a dye in your hand. And then you're going to need to get some shears. And you can use those to shave your sheep, and it drops onto that grass block and gets collected. And it should be in our chest here. The only other thing to make this a little bit prettier, I like using stairs above my chest. So I'm going to put 2 stairs like that. And if you want this to work automatically, your shears you just want to put in the dispenser so that every time your sheep eats that grass, the dispenser will shave it, and the grass blocks surrounding the center block will make that turn into a new grass block. So, the only last thing to do is put some slabs on top of this just to guarantee that your sheep will forever stay safe and that no mobs will spawn on top of this. So that is the basic version of this farm. If you feel like continuing this on, feel free. I'm gonna demonstrate how I actually use this sheep farm and when I'm building one in survival, because obviously I like having every color of everything, so it needs to be a lot bigger. So if you like this video, give me a like, it helps out massively. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I'm going to do kind of a fast forward version of finishing this farm how I would do it in survival. Okay, so looks like I got this all finished. The only thing I need to do is add shears into each of the dispensers to start auto-shearing the sheep. I kind of thought it was prettier without them being shaved, so I'm not going to actually start this farm. But hope everyone found this useful. This is a fantastic layout that gives you every color wool you want, so you can just come to these chests, grab what you need, and you're good to go. Well, hope you enjoyed, and as I said previously, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, it helps out massively. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and enjoy some Minecraft. Until next time.